scars in my shoes, traded comfort for fire and kindness for truth. Carry the weight of names I outgrew, but I never let go of what I knew. They never saw the man I burned, the codes I cracked, the turns I learned. This is the long way home. Not paved, not lit, not carved in stone. Through pain and pulsing skies unknown, I built myself from blood and bone. I bury versions of me in the wind, shed every skin I used to defend, spoke to the stars in a voice I forgot, and found that the answer was all that I brought. They thought I broke, but I became. They thought I fell, but I changed the frame. This is a long way home, where echoes scream and shadows roll, where timelines break and souls atone. But I walk it all and walk alone.
And good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, how are you guys? It is Saturday morning. It's Cards and Coffee, and I am Mr. Cosmic. Thank you guys for being here. The queue is open. Yeah, it looks like we got a couple people in chat already. Yeah, I was just kind of hanging out. I just was literally just hanging out this morning, kind of not rushing, getting myself ready. I was just kind of relaxing. Yeah, we got a couple things to get cleaned up here, but we're still ready to go. Welcome. I think we got some people ready to go. What I did to start the first reading for the first time ever, I actually grabbed, this is like a super deck. What I mean by that is, this is a little bit of deck 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I'm trying something different because that first reading is always the most profound, powerful. It's the most prominent reading, and it sets off the tone for the rest of the readings. I said, what happens if I take a little bit of these cards? Because there's a deck here, and they're just off camera here, so they're just sitting right here. So they're literally just sitting off camera. But what I did is I kind of said, hey, before I go live, I want to do that. But happiness and in smiles to all you guys. I'm really happy to have you guys here. If you haven't done so, become a subscriber, hop on chat, get a free reading. New subscribers get obviously a brand new reading. And even if you're a new subscriber and you've been a new subscriber for months and you never got a chance to get on here, I welcome you to get on here and just say, hey, look, hey, what's up, Cosmic? Been a subscriber for a while. It doesn't matter to me. It's like we just haven't met. But yeah, if you're looking for a private reading, head over to cosmicboogeyman.com or head over to all the socials, TikTok, Instagram, but yeah. Anyway, let's get going here. I appreciate you guys for being here. I might also kick off this reading a little bit with something a little open. Might kind of do like a little collective reading because I haven't been able to get on for a Frequency Friday, which is kind of like a collective thing I've been doing. And my schedule's just been so busy. It's been crazy. But what truth are we really avoiding right now? And this is for everybody. This is for you, me, and for all of us as we're kind of settling in, getting ourselves connected in here. So What truth are you currently avoiding? And this is a super tarot deck. This is all 6 tarot decks, or 7 tarot decks as it would be, because I'm hiding a 7th tarot deck in here, which is more shadow work, which we all need to do, right? Even myself. So let's start with that. Let's open up with that. The queue is open. You guys are more than welcome to come in here. The chat's open. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Grab your favorite beverage, whatever that is. Be it tea, coffee, iced tea, water, whatever it could be. But I welcome you guys in here. Let's do a collective reading to open up this cards and coffee. I hope you guys are doing well. I really do. I really, really do. And if you're seeing this after the fact, please leave a comment below. Let me know you guys are here. Let me know you stopped in. I'd love to see you guys. I'd love to see you. Don't think I don't know who you are. Like, really, you know, you just hop in chat and you pop out. I know you. To me, you're like family. All right, guys, let's go. 2 cards out. This is the emotions. This is the channel of emotions. This card here, this white back card, this is the Akasha card, this is the purple back card, this is our shadow work. This is the card I was talking about. But these two, because you see how the purple's here, the purple mandala, how coincidental, right? Like we're doing the shadow work when we're doing our Akashic work, we're doing that. And I had a dream the other night. How about this? I had a dream the other night. I was actually working on my Akashic records, like really, really working on my Akashic records. And I was disrupted. Somebody came in from the back corner, like from this corner, like right from here, like from this corner. And they came in and I turned my head. So I turned my head, I looked, and I woke up. But it was like this crystalline books and stuff. It was pretty cool stuff. All right, relationship change coming in, some Akashic relationship change, like meant to be energy. There's also past life. Also, we have this intuition, we have the stability, we have the happiness, we have the growth. We're looking back at past relationships, and that's kind of what this is, right? This whole meaning. I was guided to come on this morning, and it's really a slow down moment. Because when we slow down, we remove the noise, we remove what was never yours, we let go of what was never yours. Right? You know, the people who start stomping their feet and I'm so mad. Don't you see me being mad at you? And the universe is saying, hey, you know, don't rush that. You can't rush clarity. Are you going to reward the bratty child is kind of the what I'm noticing here, because you see the cards in reverse is the emotions. So we're going to keep going here. We're going to see what this actually tells us. It reveals when we stop chasing that bratty child, the one who's running around the store, and says, fine, then run around the store. So be it. As we always would say, you know, all you parents out there would know, then so be it. If you get kidnapped, I don't, no, I'm coming with you then. I'm mad at you still. Look at, this is the card. It's out of love. This is out of love. This is out of pure love. It's out of the abundance of love that you do what you do logically, right? That's why we slow down. We're slowing down because we're not being rushed to decide. We rush out of that unconditional love. There it is. There's the Ace of Cups. There it is. There it is. This yellow back, what we're showing you here. See how colorful it is? The unconditional love is so wonderful. It's like, you know, kiss on the forehead, come up behind you, hug. How are you? You know, doesn't matter if it's a family member. You know, think about 2 brothers just running up behind each other and grabbing each other. Hey, how are you? The hell? It's that energy. It's meant to be. You can't rush that. You know how one brother, one family member, this could be you going away to college. But you can't rush that. The urgency is there. But we're putting back on masks, right? A new mask. I'm a freshman, right? I'm graduated. I'm starting a new job. I'm the bride to be. I'm the husband. You know, I'm now a dad. I'm now a parent. I'm now mom. We're now parents. This is something that's meant to be. You can't require that. It doesn't require panic. It's not asking for panic. It's asking for unconditional love, isn't it? Maintain that. Maintain that unconditional love. That's what it's telling me to tell you guys. I want you to understand that. As we roll through here, we get into this energy. Let's keep going. Look at this. Yeah, angelically. Oh, this feels so wonderful to me. Like you have, from my perspective reading, because I haven't been on in this perspective in a while. Like I was on Wednesday night, but it was just like back to back readings. If you haven't checked it out, please do. And that's what Wavelength Wednesday is. Cards and Coffee is like, hey, let's chill out. Like, I'm not really reading for a whole lot of it. I'm not like in here. I don't have to read for people. Like I was telling the kids, You owe me a Jolly Rancher. I'm like, I don't owe you a Jolly Rancher. I said, I bring them in for gifts, just like I have the stickers. Well, like, no. I'm like, you're making things. I'm like, you're making up a negotiation tactic that you think is working for you. I said, no. But this is that urgency that's made up, that we make up in our heads, that we kind of say, you owe me because, nope, you're creating this. You're creating this bubble of urgency. And I see it all the time in the universe as it happens, because it's our world, it's our bubble, it's our universe. As you can see here in the cornerstone, I love the universe in the cornerstone. Love, 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 love the infinity symbol up here. If I'm ever pulling for you, if I ever pull for you, and the thing we don't really get to see here, and that's what we're pulling for, is like the thing we're currently avoiding is the universe. Like, we avoid it, we don't see it, we don't talk to it, we don't acknowledge that we are one with the universe, because we get so hyper focused. Hey, is that report due? You got finals, whatever this is. You have so much going on in your life, but think about when you move on from those things, the thing that's so important that has to be done, get it done now, do it, and then all of a sudden, like 3 years later, it doesn't even matter. You're not even there. You're not doing it. You're not dating that person. You're not with this. You're not in that mode. You're not in that universe. That's what we're getting here. That's the angel mode of communication. And that's what's coming down here. This is a decision. We put ourselves in that place as a decision. Tea-stain tarot. It's this, what I call short throw energy. It comes in saying we put ourselves there. And unconditional love is a decision too, right? Like we say, hey, I would rather be hanging out with someone that makes me feel good. Someone that's not going to rush me, not going to make me do things. You better do this or else. Oh, that feels comfortable. Like, I feel so warm. It's like a warm blanket. That's not what we're doing. We have to make our decisions based on slowing down, not speeding up. And what the universe really tries to make us understand, and we have that, what's that old saying? Oh man, I'm trying to think of. Oh man, what is that thing that we talk about for kids? It was the tortoise and the hare. I think that's what it was, right? I think it was the tortoise and the hare. And that tortoise and the hare was like, it was something we would always reference. We'd always go back to. But anyway, the tortoise and the hare was one of those things, when we slow down, we realized that there was something in there. There was something in that energy, in that tortoise and the hare, because we were kind of getting in there. We were getting in that moment of saying, hey, there's a delay, but that's not denial. Like, they're not denying their happiness, not denying it. It was kind of like, I know everything. I know all of the shortcuts. I know everything. I'm the fastest. I'm the best. I'm the egotistical master of the world. But the tortoises, and you'll see the tortoise on certain cards, like the Queen of Pentacles. No, the hare will be on the Queen of Pentacles, but you'll see the tortoise show up on the, I think it's the tortoise's head. You'll see that on the Queen of Cups. But what it is you'll see it show up. It's kind of like saying, don't avoid this. Don't avoid these energies, these messages that come in. Let's keep going here. Let's get this finished up here, because what I see here is, are you out of alignment with yourself? And that's what this comes down to, unconditional loving ourselves. And I've noticed this a lot recently when these cards fall into this position. And what we do is we hold on to something that's already ended. Like, how many of you guys raise your hand out there as I do this in the classroom? I say, raise your hand. Not you. I said, wait. I mean, that's the question. But raise your hand, hit the thumbs up. How many of you are holding on to something that's already ended? At least admit it. That admitting it is half the battle. Hit the thumbs up, or at least say something in the comments. Let me know, because at least you're saying it to the universe, saying, yeah, I know. Yeah, the relationship's over. The truth is quietly just sitting there. It's like an onion. You're peeling it back. Your eyes are watering. And there's an influence that happens every time you peel back that onion. and what's really happening there is you're going through that foundational layer, and you're getting, once they get to deep, once we get down to this, you'll see. Look at, I'm not actually, you know, I'm going to take it only because we're sitting there, because there's something in between the layers. It's these two out layers, like, oh, we're great. Dougie and I are doing amazing. Oh, Suzanne and I are awesome. Look at us. Look at these pictures. We just went on vacay. No, everything. And that look underneath it all looks amazing. In between, it's our shadow work. So look, there's the work. How is the wife doing? We are great. When at work, guys, at work, I want to ask you, look at this. The card's upside down. Like, it's not supposed to be. The decision's already been made. You know you made it. You know, the work flirt, the work husband, the work wife. But this is the work situation, the decision. This is why do we have work wives, work husbands? Why do we have work partners? And if you don't, great. But maybe you're denying yourself a connection, and that could be too. Maybe you know you're denying yourself a connection. No, I don't. The intuition side of this is the purple back card, shadow card. This is dual moons. You can see the crescent moon, the full moon. We have this moon, the water energy. We have the dual. Well, let's keep going here, because we do have the dual towers, or the dual, what I would call the pillars. But at this angle, it's saying there's a relationship change coming. We're deciding on a relationship change, but we're letting it just happen. But it's at the expense of pain. Does it have to be painful? Does any relationship change ever have to be painful? And I'm going to tell you, no, it does not. I'm talking on personal experience. It does not. If you're aware of the change, how many times have you repeated a pattern in a relationship? Good golly, Miss Molly. You guys go through the same thing over and over and over. Look at this. Akashic energy. Base root of this is like the most powerful of your emotions. This is when you go in the car and you're crying to yourself. I gotta run to the store. I gotta go take a shower, and you're crying to yourself. That's this position. Just so you guys know. Knock knock. Who's there? It's you crying. It's the blueprint. It's cleaning the Akashic records. But it feels so good, doesn't it, when you release that energy? It's talking to your angels without talking, but you haven't made the decision. Look at how powerful these three cards are. Look at Angelic Blueprint. Tea-Stain Tarot saying that you haven't made a decision, or the universe hasn't let you make the decision. Better yet, it says, no, you're going to feel this pain a little bit longer, because you were probably the bad guy in the last lifetime. Short Throw Energy says this is a relationship feelings thing. And that's why we're going in it. And it's not that you're a bad person. I got to tell you, it's like you have to slow down and feel this. This is like an authorship. Put your penmanship, get into this, feel this, reclaim your life, own this, be part of this. This is a misalignment. You don't want to see it. Turn around. You know what I'm saying? That's why we don't like to see it. I love talking about things. And when you get into that communication, and if you ever noticed this, I don't know any other tarot reader that talks about this, but see how there's two cups in the hand of the angels? They're talking, and look at cups coming in from the angels. I'm telling you, you have communication happening. You just don't want to see it. Look at this. You don't want to see it. You don't want to see it, because it's hard to see that. If you've been married 20, 30, 40 years, if you have a brand new relationship was going amazingly, right? Test driving the relationship as it would be 6 months down the road. You know, wow, you have a nice Ferrari. Beautiful. Listen to it. Driving. Hits the guardrail. Side swipe. Even a little nick on it ruins it. Don't discourage. Don't get discouraged. Don't be discouraged. You have these two moons here. It's unconditional love. I would still love my Ferrari, even with a nick on it. I would say, "Where's your Ferrari?" I would say, don't judge me then. Like, don't start judging others. I'm sorry to put that out there, but I'm saying that's what this is. You're only asking me about this Ferrari with the nick on it because you want to feel better about yourself. I'd say, see, I'm a vocal person. I'll call you out. I'll call you out in front of everybody. This is not about me. This is about my authorship. I'm putting my stamp on this moment. Sexy, isn't it? Yeah. And so what we do here is we take this angelic card and we say, we have angelic backing. You, me, us. Hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment below. Claim it. Claim below. Let yourself know. We're starting this reading, this Cards and Coffee, very different. Listen to the music. This is very different for you. You're not here checking in once in a while because it feels so good. It's because you're changing. You're evolving. Yes, you are. Good for you. One last card, angelic. Do you think this is good or not good? This is the end of the harmony path. What do you think? Cosmic keys, angelic life lesson at the base root of foundation. You know when to turn people away. I'll text you in a little while, or I won't even answer them. I'll text them when I'm ready. I'm sorry they're going to panic. Their panic is not my problem, right? Your lack of how do I say it to the kids? Your lack of preparedness is not my concern, right? And that's the case. It really is. It's like, but. I'm like, step back, right? We have enough life rafts here. And that's what this comes down to, because they panic. People panic and they'll feel the resistance, and people feel that resistance. It's like, it's not my resistance. You're feeling your own resistance because you don't want to be in that. Get into the uncomfortable zone with me, right? Feel it with me. Lock eyes with me. Whatever this means, we're going to get in there. We're going to get right in there. But when we claim this curiosity, boom. Oh, baby, it's awesome. It's so good. That's what I take Curiosity Kid for #1 with me. I say, let's do this. Let's change whatever we're in. Lock it in. Past life in the cornerstone. This is beautiful start. Right? We have intuition, stability, happiness. We're looking back at past situations saying that was different. I guess I understand that better. We have protection. We understand. We go harmony. It's our decision. You choose. You hear me? You choose. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you right now. You choose. You hear me? Like, I'm talking to you. It's your choice. How cool is that? You have a choice. Nobody tells you what to pick. You pick. You always can pick. You've always been able to pick. Right? Strawberry, vanilla. Chocolate, strawberry. And that's when it gets crazy. Right? Think about this. I'm in my classroom with third graders. I just yell out, hey, what's your favorite ice cream? That's all I say. How crazy would that room get? Right? Because they can all choose. This is where we're going to leave it for this moment. And we're going to move on. We're going to keep going. We're going to check chat. I think you guys appreciate this opening. I think you guys appreciate this. I think this is a very good way to do this. Well, I'm not saying I'm going to do this all the time, but angelically I was guided here. I think it makes sense. This is the strength to a lot of you. This is a lot of Pisces energy. This is a lot of angelic energy. This is a lot of getting to work energy. You have been putting in the work energy. I know it's hard for you guys to see this. 8 of Pentacles over there, but it doesn't matter because you're doing the work anyway. It doesn't matter if I'm here or you're not, and we're not here. You're still going to show up. You're still going to do the work. You don't need me to be here. Like, right? You just need someone to say, hey, you're doing it. You just want someone to see you. I see you. I absolutely see you doing it. Keep going. Whatever this is, keep going. I see you doing it. And I want to really honestly just recognize you for a moment and let you know that there is no truth you're currently avoiding, as much as it's you're trying to make a decision, but you're deciding is it your decision as much as it's the universe putting you in a moment of pause to decide. Curiosity Kid. What a coincidence. And that's what it is, saying before I decide, do I let the universe give me options? And that's the truth. And that's what we see. And that's the honest God facts, what I see. But there is facts around that, holding on to what's already over and ended. And I get that. And it could be because of children or other things. And but yeah, let's get back to chat here. I love doing that. I don't know if you guys like it. I think you guys might hate it sometimes, but I'll hop off chat. Let's go back on there. Yeah, but all this music is now available. Yes, it is. For some reason, it doesn't catch like I did this morning when I was, getting my stuff ready. But I said, hey, Alexa, play Cosmic Boogeyman. It said, who's that? I said, what? But if I did like Orbit and Gravity Collide, it's like, oh yeah. So I don't know. I'm available. Like if you search it, if you type it in, it finds it. But I don't know if it's just because I'm so new, because I'm brand new, because it's still adding it in. But I'm on Apple, Spotify. It's very cool to see. But all this music you hear in the background is now available. So as I make new music, it will just be added in automatically. You won't have to look for it. You won't have to find it. It's just going to be there, and you'll have access to it. But that's kind of what I said. I said, if you guys are looking for stuff, if you have ideas, let me know. This was one of those ideas. The YouTube shorts, one of those ideas. The teaching tarot, one of those ideas. Like, the Cosmic Codex was one of my ideas. Beyond the Veil was one of your ideas. It was kind of that we put a couple things together. But yeah, so if you're looking for anything else, let me know. I love this. I love coming into this. People want me to do Zodiac, but it's so heavy, so time intensive. But yeah, let's do this. Shannon, yeah, great idea. I think May is the beginning of its launch point. I believe, because time moves very differently, and I just put out a Beyond the Veil yesterday on time, and it was the most interesting reading I've done probably in the last 2 to 3 years. But Shannon, this is for you. Let's pick a couple tarot decks, but I got to tell you, we're heading into something that's going to blow our minds. Like, this is a reality because we're all trying to shift reality, right? I would say 90% of the world's population. Doesn't matter if you are in Taiwan, doesn't matter if you are in Los Angeles. We are all trying to shift reality to pretty much a new dimension. There's a lot of people out there trying to shift reality, and there's people who don't. There's people who don't care. Yeah. So that's the thing, is like, and we're all doing it, and the people who do it together are the people who are going to be most successful. It's like caravan energy, soul tribe energy. And I just put out a couple new Beyond the Veils. You should check them out. But it's more or less, I want to say proven, but like we do pre-plan our lives, and a lot of high level thinkers, doctors and PhDs and thinkers of that magnitude have said this. So this, what we're about to read for you, Shannon, is not like is not anything like, we're kind of just uncovering what you have already planned, if that makes sense for you. And you know it, you feel it, you sense it, you kind of want to see it. You're like, hey, do you mind if I look at the blueprint of what's coming up? And that's why I call it the Akashic Blueprint, because there's pieces of what you're doing, right? There's things that you and I could do that would be way uncomfortable, off base, that would be very weird, that would be unexpected and change our realities forever. And then there's things that you just know are happening. They're slowly pushing towards, like, it's like a train on the tracks. The engine is off, but it's slowly gliding down, right? So like, you could just hop in the car and just drive 6 hours right now and just drive, and there's nothing stopping you from doing that except for you having obligation, commitment, you know. And that's what it is, and or fear of getting in trouble. So let's do this, Shannon. I'm gonna pull. Let me pull the tarot decks for you. Actually, I want to do this for you. I want to pull the tarot decks for you. I think there's something beautiful about what we're getting into here, because what's coming in the month of May, I've been doing research. Like, that's what I've been doing the last few days. Like I don't just shut down, guys. Like, when I'm not here, it's not like I'm like, whatevs, guys. Like, it's not like I don't care about the channel. Like, what day is it? Right? We're in the beginning of May, and we're heading into that new month. So I start doing my own natal chart research, but I don't go, oh, I'm an Aquarius, let me look. I go, I'm a Libra moon. So I look at the Libra moon, I look at the Sag rising. I do a full comprehensive collaborative big dog, I call it the cosmic map. It looks at all parts astrology, all parts natal chart. It looks at everything, and it's just like full comprehensive chart. So I do that too. but I do it like in a very scientific, spiritual way. So they're going to do this now. Let's pull this for you, Shannon. I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate you for the donation. Let me do this again. Let me pull from every deck for you. I just had such good results. And I'm trying not to grab from, or at least, I usually add right in the beginning of the deck. So I try to add from, or pull, should I say more likely, from the other parts of the deck. So when I add back in, I add from the front, if that makes sense. I just stack it in the beginning. But you can see how this card wants to come out. Isn't that fascinating? It's like, hey, me too. I want to come. It's like, yeah. All right. So these are fresh cards. Like, I can guarantee you they're fresh cards for you, Shannon. So let's take a look here. Let's take a look. Thank you for that donation. Let's see what's going to happen in the month of May. And so what happens, and I go into like a trance, see? Yeah, I was just about to tell you, I go into a trance, and there's my Divine Being card. There's only one of these cards. There's only one card that has an angel on it, and it's an angelic card, right? I have the tea-stain version of this. I have the Akashic version. I have my purple back version, but this is the angel card. See how when we just give up all power to this reading and say anything is possible, anything, we could have 9 full cards and anything's possible. This is an interdimensional being coming through for you. How cool is that for you? Shannon, you're an amazing person. I tell you this all the time. When I connect to you, I feel your energy. I know you're there. I can sense it. I almost sense it in a way because of the interdimensional being, as though it goes beyond time and space. I call it space-time. I was talking about this recently on the Beyond the Veil and the Cosmic Codex, is that once I kind of got everything reformatted, I started to remake those again. But I have them. Those are part of the channel. I make those not just for you guys, but for my kids. So like, one day, obviously, it won't be here. I have a shelf life, but I want them to come back and say, hey, that was my dad. I get it, because I put all that effort in there. I put real effort. I put dad effort into making those. And when I'm doing it, I'm talking to them and you guys. I'm talking, like, I know they're not listening. They don't even know I'm making it yet. Like, they don't even know this stuff. Like, there'll be one day sometime around the road, they'll go, my dad made that for us. And so, Shannon, I know you're a mom. I know you have that energy, and we connect on that kind of level. There's a thread somewhere in this interdimensional being timeline connection where you and I will eventually reconnect somewhere on the other side, and we'll be like, hey, remember when? Like, we will. But whatever this is, we're constrained in these bodies, and it's okay. But what it tells me to tell you is the cups are there. I just talked about the cups, right? We're not using our to a cups connection. We're using some other connection. You can see there's the vibration between the cups. There's a connection that happens through this moment, through this time, through this space that we connect. And answering your question is important because it's more than May. It's more than this. It's like we're connecting about your divine energy. I think you have to understand, this is like we're lighting a fire under you. And this is not my words. This is the divine being's words. This is meant to be. See, here's the solar output. This is how you're going to live life coming in the next, say, few months, years even. I feel like this is logically, I think you already know this. Logically, you can't stay this way. If you go backwards into, hey, we're married more, let's put more rings on the finger. It's not work. That's not the direction you're going. Look at it's Queen of Cups energy. It's covering the cup. It's you're not expressing who you want to be. You're not kiss me fool, right? And this is the moment we start to kind of catch into this energy and we start to see who this is, because you're dipping your toe into how would it feel to be felt, to be desired. And whatever this is you felt that there was something else. Maybe you felt you had a relationship outside the marriage. Maybe you even felt somebody desiring you outside the marriage. You don't want to admit it, right? Because you closed your feelings to maybe the husband and you said, hey, and the angel, the divine being says it's real. How do you think they got in? Like, that's your emotions. You have real feelings. You have real feelings that need to be felt, but logically your cup is closed. So how are people feeling you when your cup is closed? That's the question I ask you. There's blue here in the sense that you're not happy. You're not a happy person with at least whoever this is. There's not two people here. The sun is coming up. We have this growth. We have this understanding that you have a lot more future ahead of you. This is divine being. This is Akashic energy. This is the stuff we talk about. This is it. This is it. Right here. This is the being. This is I don't know if this is the husband, the ex, or whatever this is. This is Leo energy, Aries, Sag, Leo, fire energy. This is right here, but this is somebody going forward. But I think this is your boldness. This is you saying, no one's stopping me. I have the courage to go forward. I have the power to go forward. And this is probably them watching you, because that lizard, I'm sorry to say it, is kind of like zaps energy. It sucks energy. The lizard is like, it's it can suck the energy away from you, but you're kind of like, I know you're going to slow me down, but you can't stop me. It could be 2 steps forward, 1 step back, but I have 1 step forward still. You can't stop me forever. Whatever this is, they cannot stop you forever. So what we have here is divine blueprint. You're meant to go through whatever this is. I'm going to say probably an X, but you're not facing the same direction. If this were the same person, and I'm going to ask you outright, is it a Leo? Maybe. But this is Leo energy, that's Cancer energy, but I don't feel like it's that person. I feel like it's a representation of who you are. Yeah, see, Curiosity Kid. Because this is the emotions. This is you rebuilding who you are. It's kind of like it's hit reset on the person you are, right? It feels like tattoo on the face kind of energy. Like what? Like you would have never considered this, but now you're like, maybe I will. Maybe I'll get a leg tattoo. And it's like, what? You know, when you hit that point in your life, how many of you guys have done this? You hit that point in your life, you never would have done that. I will never do this. And then boom, you wake up one morning and then there's a leg tattoo. You're like, wow, how did that happen? And then there's that moment you do that, or the moment you're riding a motorcycle, the moment this is a switch flips, the moment this happens. So whatever this is, this fire energy, this happens. This is like you're being held back from being this, because this water energy is holding back the fire energy, or this water's holding back, or you're holding yourself back from being. But this divine being says, no, we can't hold back forever. And whatever this is, this Curiosity Kid is supposed to be leading, or at least showing these other ones, or saying something, hey, this is how we do it. You don't have all the answers, but you're still going to make progress. Wow. This is amazing. I think you're the epitome of what we're doing here. You're not rushing it. You're just letting it happen. Instead of forcing this to go down, and most people say, hey, I want to. Like, I'm leaving. You're letting it just occur, and you're showing that this is happening in a natural way, saying, look, I never did anything. See, look at see, this is what I'm talking about, because you're naturally a lover, you're naturally a healer, you're naturally this person who cares and wants, and you're a being of high power. Like I said, before I pulled even the first card, I grabbed the deck, we saw the divine being. The divine being interacts with your angels. Like, that's how powerful you are. You're protected, highly protected. Because it sits there and it interacts with whatever this is, but whoever that is trying to slow you down. So then you slow them down by saying, I'm giving you nothing. It could be intimacy, because this is on the emotional channel, this is on the strength channel, saying like, if I give you none of that, if I don't make you feel masculine, then you can't feel powerful, then you can't operate, and then that slows you down, then you don't have no emotion to operate, right? And so what that does is it slows this other person down. And I think what we're doing is we're holding back emotions, slowly kind of pulling back. And that pulling back is taking back power from them. Because instead of freely giving ourselves to this person, we're kind of giving ourselves the power back. And I don't know if we're doing it on purpose, but I think we are. Because if you know what this position is, how many of you guys know what this actual position right here is? Do you guys know what this is? I call it root chakra. It's in the base root chakra. This is kind of like holding back intimacy. But it's in the root chakra, right? If you ever had like a really beautiful, intimate moment, you kind of feel like cleansed. Like your chakras feel aligned, right? You'll feel like, and it's so good. But it seems to me you're in a very here and now, saying, it's my energy. I do what I want with it. But on an angelic level, because see how these cards are in alignment. So whatever it is you're taking this back, and you're holding back emotionally, you're holding back for something. So that's something for you. That's something that you want. You decide, you claim. At the base root of the number 9 position, at the here and now, this is long term, because I think you're saying, hey, can I do this forever? And I said this in the beginning, because whatever that is the divine blueprint. You have wisdom, you're gaining, you're growing, you're understanding, and you're having this decision for yourself saying, how much longer can you do this? How much longer do you have to endure this? It's the better because it's the better part of what I'm saying is you have to endure this, and you don't want to endure. See? Because it's going nowhere. Like, there is no future for you in whatever this is. That 8 of Wands in reverse, very straight up to you, just so you know, Shannon, is Sag energy. But it's in reverse saying there is no future for you and this other person. You know it, I know it. It's very clear. You have no future. You know there's no there's nothing happening here with this person. You're just kind of placating the time, saying I'm holding on. You want something bigger, grander, more profound, more like, it's kind of like I say this all the time, but the reason I say this is it reminds me of being settled. So like, you're sitting there watching a movie, your feet are on their lap, they're rubbing your feet and legs, and it's not a sexual thing. It's like you're just enjoying each other's company and energy, and you're just enjoying. And it's they look at you, you look at them, and you're just they're making you happy. And like, they're not you're happy, they're making you happy. They're not taking your happy away, giving it back. They just are your happy. Like, when you think of them, yeah, they are your happy. Does that make sense? And so when you're there, when you're with them, this person, whatever this is understood. Your comfort is important, and your being comfortable is very, very important. And that's what most people don't figure out, is making you comfortable, making you settled, making you feel, making you understand, feel seen, heard, right? Not just feel like to be not just an object, and whatever this person is. And I don't feel like that's what we're in now. And whatever this angelic divine being is telling me is, it's telling me that you are very much in this place of, I don't want to feel used anymore. I don't want to feel abused. I don't want to feel like I'm just a piece of meat. And that's what this is coming down to. And that's not your future. That's not where you're heading to. And you've already decided that. You just want some confirmation. Is my future somewhere else? And the answer has been multiply yes, 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 and yes. It's multiply times yes. Why it holds you back is because it's letting this timeline collapse into itself for the best version of you. And most people try to control the timeline, right? And they say, Joey, I want Joey, so I'm going to show up at his house at 2 a.m. Does that sound like a good idea? No, like, it never sounds like a good idea. But the universe is saying you're becoming aware of what's best for you. And what's best for you is not to take this abuse. Like, and it is abuse. It's emotional abuse. It's mental abuse. And there's various forms of abuse. And there's varying forms of abuse. And that's what we're looking at. And then you're learning to say, hey, look, I'm not going to just say, you get whatever you want. I'm going to give you whatever you want. And you can treat me however you want. And that's what we're starting to see. There's cracks in the armor. There's breakages happening. And you're asking yourself, is this right? Is this okay? And the answer is yes. Like, the guides have told you multiple times, this is the beginnings of the end. 4 of Wands is it's angelically, it's the angelic marriage card, but it's in opposition. It's in opposition of this 10 of Pentacles. There's problems in the marriage. There's a lot of problems in the marriage. It's very obvious to me. There's you're willing to work on it. You're willing to say, hey, I'm willing to go 100 miles. I'm willing to walk 1,000 miles barefoot to make you happy. I'm willing to do this, to make this happen. They're willing to say, maybe go upstairs to get you a blanket. Maybe. If you'll trade, like, it's like that. And so there's not a balance here. And the angels, the divine, the beings, they want you to have equal. Not more, not like a whole lot. You're not asking for a lot. And so whatever's going down here is you're starting to say, you know what? I'm not giving you anything. Not only am I not going to walk 1,000 miles, I'm not even listening to you. Like, and so it's starting to show, it's starting to become, and there is the turtle head. So there's the king and queen of cups in opposition. So if they were like this, if this was like this, Shannon, just so you know, to give you straight up understanding, be like, oh my God, you guys are so happy. Oh my God, so happy. But it's not like that. See? It's like this. So you can see there's a problem. And this is Scorpio energy, change energy, death card. So underneath that, that's October, November. Something's happening. You're both kind of going, what's the holidays going to look like? You're already kind of going holidays. Could a little bit of birthdays, but there's a change here. There's something in alignment with Scorpio Sag energy, and the 8 of Wands falls around 11/23 to October 11/23 to December 2nd. I'm hung up on this October timeline for some weird reason. But these cards come in with these two are sitting together. That's why I'm fascinated with it. Curiosity Kid. These are all short throw cards. If I had you right here with me, we could just dive all the way in. I can ask you questions. We could just rapid fire questions back and forth. So what I do instead is I start to just kind of dissect. This is travel. This is kind of take a break. This is maybe say, hey, I'm going to go do something different. T-Stain Tarot says it gets to the point when it's like there's no other asking questions. You can only get readings from me for so long before you say, you know what, I have to do something. And you do. That's Cancer energy. That's Cancer energy. You probably go on a trip by yourself. You probably go on a trip maybe with 2 friends even in the summer. You probably say, you know what, I'm going to go away. And they're going to say yes. They're going to say, you know what, that's a great idea. You do that. Babe, you do that. And you go away in June or July. And they're going to see if that fixes it. But what it really does is it reaffirms that you want to be solo. You want to be single. You know what? You want to be by yourself. And it's not that you don't want your kids. It's that you want to be by yourself. You want to be single. Right? And that's what this comes down to. And there's the King of Cups. And they're trying to corner you. Scorpio energy. But it's reaffirming saying they're just losing you that much more. You're realizing how much more you've kind of been blocked all those years. It's not been like what you've been showing people. Hey, we have long term. We're so happy. We're so longevity. Look at how happy we really are. You're not, and you're seeing. You're going to be one of the first to admit. No, we haven't been happy. And it's like you say his name, and then you admit it, and then you say, "I want to be single." See, how cool is that? And it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. This is what's so okay with this. Look at solar output. It's you living this. You're a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful woman. You're a beautiful being. You deserve this. And it's not that you deserve, it's not like anyone needs anything from you. Not like I'm asking anything from you. I'm just saying what the guides are saying is you should not feel the way you feel. You know that? Like you shouldn't feel this way. You should really feel desired and pretty, and you should feel like, and this is not like a weird ask. It's not like the universe is saying you shouldn't want this. So go on a trip, and I think you're going to really open up your eyes and say, you know what, I'm on my own. I'm doing this. And it might be starting with a job. It might be like, I'm going to get a job. I'm going to get a job. Or it might be the two things. It might be getting a job and going on a trip. Saying, I'm going to start getting a job. And they're going to be like, okay. Yeah, I want some money. And because you're such a wonderful person, the divine being's like, we're going to get you hooked up. Because you're a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful person. Yeah. And work to you might not be bad. Like this is good for you, a high paying job. And you're you. You're being you. You're like, it's fun. I love it. Like, hey, how are you? You're like, what's going on? Hey, hi. Hey, can you do me a favor? And like, yeah, no worries. Shannon, for you, anything. And it's like that. It's like, that's how it operates for you. You're not making people do anything. Yeah, see? How fun is that? Shannon, see? Because you connect to me. You let yourself be connected. You're not fighting it. But see, this is an emotional thing. That moment you do that trip, the moment you go, the moment you travel, the universe is setting that up because you're gonna go do it. But I see a lot of June, July travel energy. When that happens, you become single. And that's okay. I know it scares the hell out of you, and you know that's what's going to happen. You're going to find yourself being like, this is awesome. And between us, you might end up just cheating on your husband. You're going to probably end up cheating on him. A little cowboy action. No, but really, I think it's, and you don't have to do anything like that. I'm just saying it's the opportunity of something like that. Yeah, see? Yeah. Yep. Yep. You're very desirable. Like, I don't know, like, what you look like, but I think you're cute. Like, I think you have, like, a cute demeanor to you, and I think that's what's going to happen. You're going to come in and people are like, hey, who are you? Because your energy comes off very much like this. And that's what's so fun. See, my voice was cracking, which is so cool for you. And I'm not asking you to cheat on your husband by any stretch. I don't want your husband coming at me. But I'm saying it's like, you're like, you know what? I'm going to have some fun. I'm having some fun for Shannon. And I'm not saying to break your vows, but it's like, you're so done with being mistreated. You see, what if it's just a kiss on the cheek? And then I think it spirals. Because we all know what happens. But you make yourself feel better with saying just a kiss. Be careful. Be careful. I love how you're not typing. You're like saying quiet. Because you know the thought is... must have, because you're not saying no, I would never. You're not saying. You keep quiet about it. I'll say nothing more. But it's cute. It's very adorable. And it might just be a kiss. It might be nothing more. It might just be just an adorable kiss, like at the bar or something. Saying, I've never kissed someone other than my husband. You know, it's like, I don't even know if that's true, but I'm just saying it's like that. And this person might just kiss you. Might say it might not even be a choice. They might just grab you and kiss you. And you're like, God damn it, I'm so not mad at you. But Shannon, you're doing it correctly. I know you're questioning, is this right? and not only is an angel there, a divine being, which is like an interdimensional being. And what's his name? The Autistic Mystic. I know you guys watch him. But I think he operates more in that realm. The interdimensional beings and stuff. But they're there. They are there. They work in that lattice. That's why I pull in this format. Because the interdimensional beings, for me, they're the ones who can kind of see the future, the past, the timelines, the collapsing and stuff. That's why they're telling you. That's why the interdimensional being came in first for you, Shannon. Yeah. And it's like saying the past is the husband and the future is Shannon, the boss. That is pretty dope. All right, let's keep going, guys. I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate you for hanging out. Let's grab random from the queue, and thank you for the donation. All right, C Angel 2784. All right, what messages do my guides have for me? All right, guys. So yeah, maybe I might keep doing this, guys. What do you think I'm gonna do? Unless you say that's what I might do. I might just pick from all the tarot decks. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Unless you guys say a tarot deck number in your question, I might just do that. It's a little more work, but yes or no, was that not more fun? Right? Yeah. I think we might have hit a new level here. So I knew I was I wouldn't call it plateauing, because I don't want to call it, because you don't plateau. We don't plateau. But like, it's like the energy plateau. And I know there's something else. And I was missing beyond the veil, like a friend. And I was like, maybe that's it. And I didn't see what it was. And I did it. I was like, oh, this feels so good. I'm so happy to do it again. And the Cosmic Codex in the new format made me feel great. But I was still missing something. I still felt not empty, but I felt like I was missing something. And the big boost was the first live like this format. But anyway, I gotta say, this is a big boost. This feels amazing. Just grabbing these cards, because they're off the side here, and I can promise you, I'll pinky promise you, like, I live in honesty. It makes me feel better anyway. It's easier that way. I can fire off the answers. But I have 7 tarot decks here. They're in 6 piles, but it gives us a chance to like use 7 tarot decks in a reading for a second. Unless you want a particular pile, like the divine deck, I can tell you what I'm pulling from. I have no problem with that. It's just the channel evolved in front of us. And something told me today, or actually told me yesterday when I was kind of just doing research and hanging out. All right, Cece, let's take a look. Let's see what your guides have to say. I have chat kind of on, but not on. But let's thank, hey, Cece, thank you for being here, yes. And secondly, let's thank Shannon for giving up the good energy. Like, really. Shannon, I can tell you, your energy, not only did we not read out for May, we read out June, July, August. Like, we read it, like, we're reading way out. Like, you have some good energy. Just lean into the happiness. Whatever makes you happy, this is the best thing I'm going to tell you, Shannon. I'm being very honest with you. See, I'm giggling. It feels so good to tell you this. Your angels, those divine beings, are still here. And before I even pull one card for Cece, I need to tell you this. Lead with happiness. Ask yourself, and anyone else can do this. Like, it's not locked into only Shannon, but Shannon's divine being and angel are both saying this. If it makes you happy, and I'm saying, don't say, am I happy? I'm saying, ask yourself, like, say, does it make, let's say your name is Dougie. Let's say your name is Suzanne, or we'll call it Billy. So ask yourself in third person, does it make Billy happy? And if it makes Billy happy, then do it. It's that easy. Don't let no one guilt the hell out of you. Say that you tell them, say, hey, Billy's not happy. And they say, who the hell's Billy? Say, I'm Billy. Whatever your name is. Right? So in this case, Shannon would say, does it make Shannon happy? And Shannon's asking about Shannon, third person. And the reason Shannon does that, she disconnects all of her feelings and emotions. And Shannon's sitting right in front of her. And she says, Shannon, does that make you happy? And Shannon's sitting right there. And that Shannon in front of her is going to answer quick. Shannon, does this make you happy to go away? That Shannon's going to say, hell yeah, I want to go away. By myself? Yes, sir. I'm like, hell yeah. And that Shannon's going to answer. The self-righteously, I need to save my family, be the one who's sacrificing everybody. That Shannon's going to say, I don't know. That's Shannon. That's the one we want to ask. The one who's going to really answer. So ask yourself in third person and see what the answer is. Watch, it changes. It does change. Cece, this is for you. All right, guys, I'm just pulling cards. I'm just literally just pulling some cards. I'm letting it happen. I'm trying to pull 3. I started with 9. Let the universe just kind of say, hey, what are we missing here? Well, what are we avoiding? And that was literally, the universe opened up a deep, very profound question. We get a profound answer. And then we followed up with Shannon with a donation. And then here we are with Cece. All right, guys, if you are new, make some noise in chat. Let me know you're new. I'll jump your head here. Something sneaky, Cece. What's going on here? That card's always sneaky. It's always sneaky. Like, that's the camp. That's the encampment. It's usually nightfall, depending on when it happens. But this is an Aquarian card. But when I pick it up, I want you guys to see something. I'm blocking it on purpose. Okay? How cool is this? Okay, ready? All right. It's like we're in my classroom. I'm on the document camera. So when I pick this up, I want you to notice this person left a couple swords there, right? They left some swords. They're walking away, but they're on their feet. So they're doing it very quietly. What do you notice about them leaving? What are you guys noticing? Like, leave a comment below. What are you guys noticing? Because the thing is, they're tiptoeing away, right? They're on their tiptoes. They left a couple swords in case they get attacked. They're very courteous. They're considerate, saying, hey, I'm not taking all your swords, right? I'm not trying to make a big deal about it. I'm not taking all your swords and running and saying I got all your weapons. You can't even attack me. So what I'm saying is whatever's going on here, whatever's actually happening is kind of a courteous, you got the upper hand. The universe is saying you've got the upper hand coming up the next few weeks. You definitely, and this is at the behest of the universe. So the universe wants you to know this is a very clean thing that's happened. It's honestly like, it's like you're the one who's missed. You know, you're the one at Valentine's Day who someone's like saying, I want you back. I really want you back. Why have you not called? That's a good thing, right? Like, they're thinking about you way more than you think about them. And that's what the universe is saying. This is divine blueprint energy. This is also T-Stain Tarot coming in. Look at this. See, you're the lucky one. How come I think about you and you don't think about me as much? And it's that, like, it's that selfish, absorbed kind of like, why? And like, and you're like, what do you mean? I'm working, I'm doing my thing. And so that's what it's telling us, CC, is that you really need to think about this is you're just creating. And so when we see certain cards come out, and I see this, and when I pull cards, and I probably pulled this for you, and think back and go back and watch your readings. But have you seen me pull in a very prominent position, like either the cornerstones or this heart chakra position, or even the topper card? Have you seen me pull the Page of Cups? It's called Study or Love. And it's that moment when you're like saying, I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go focus on myself. Or I'm going to go, hey, I'm going to go meet someone new. And that's that moment, because when you said I'm studying for myself, I'm going to focus on me and just me. You started to work on, you made it. And this is not just money. These pentacles get planted in the ground and they make more money, or they make more knowledge. And that's what's cool, because it doesn't have to be, because knowledge is power and power makes money. And that's what's really amazing, right? An idea, just a simple idea can become an empire. And that little empire, and that's why these pentacles, they're not just money. I don't say this is money. I never call these money. These are manifestations. Right? And that's what I call them. And whatever this is, you're sitting on a pile of Akashic manifestations. Like, you have to almost cash these in. But whatever it is, that's why I think you might be heading down some really powerful energy. There's people thinking about you. You have the upper hand without a doubt. You have the wisdom. You have the power. You might actually be heading into multiple homes. And I should be telling you, like, if you have invested, that could be a clear sign of this, because we're not seeing what we're seeing, because we're heading into some very detailed energy. Like, I think you've already taken action is what this is telling me. I would say, have you already invested? Great. But it seems like we're sitting at the precipice of something good, because this is what I call the fulcrum, right? I call this energy and the 9-card reading, but you're sitting at a very good place. Cece, don't answer the question. I don't want you to answer the question, but it says, I meet this guy who asked me out and talking to me, which may be 20 minutes. Not too sure what his game plan. Plus he is 12 years older than me. This is an older guy. Like, your luck is coming through here. Cece, whatever this is, whatever your investments are, whatever you have been putting time and effort into is paying off. But don't rush it. Like, it's like the investment energy. I would tell you to do a bunch of different things. So focus on yourself. Focus on, when I say study or love, if you focus on this, and you just said it yourself, I met this guy who asked me out. After only talking to him for only 20 minutes, it doesn't matter. You're an amazing person. And I don't care if they're talking to you for 30 minutes. For 2 minutes. Cece, stop dismissing yourself. You know, really? You're amazing. So you've been focusing on yourself, and this person came in because the universe says, hey, I got someone for you. That's your wingman. The universe is your best wingman you would ever ask for. Hey, you said older. Look at this. Look at the gray hair here. And you have a best friend that might be helpful? Because this is not a bad person. Are they an air sign? Are they very knowledgeable? Are they intelligent? Because there's a lot of swords here. This doesn't seem like a bad thing. This seems like there's money pocketed right here, too. This seems like investment energy. It seems like really pocketed, very high level. Here's the thing I can only warn you about. It's called container, and I talk about this. I was talking about this even yesterday. I said this yesterday. Who was I talking to? My friend. And I said it's that container energy, and I learned about this probably the hard way about 15, 20 years ago. But it's that container energy when we want something so bad. Think about that person you dated, the one that got away, the one that was like so gorgeous, the one that kissed like no other, right? The one that was amazing, or that one that you just miss, the one that's just, I'm just trying not to think about them. So good. Anyway, the one that was so good, right? But what it is you just let them slip through your fingers. You know that saying, the one that was just so good to you. And then you were like, they're too nice. There's no too nice. There's no too nice. There's nice to you. There's no too nice. There's nice to you. They're not nice to everybody. They're nice to you. And what happens is, that's the container, is we are so used to it because we have holes in our own feelings and holes in what we've been treated. We've been abused. Unfortunately, we've been abused a lot of different ways. When a lot of people think about it, ask your friends, ask people around you, say, just say thumbs up around me at our dinner table. When you guys go to eat with your best friends, thumbs up. Say, how many of you guys have had child abuse? Thumbs up, thumbs down, sideways thumbs. And I'm not kidding you. I'm asking you guys to do this. And the only reason, CC, I'm saying this to do this is because you're in the self-sabotage mode. I was dating someone so amazing recently, and then this is actually what happened. We were absolutely amazing together. Amazing. Like, I've had people, like, they were like, whoa. And the whole thing crumbled because of this, like, that it was too good to be true energy. But what I'm telling you is, no, it's very good. This is angelically gifted. Look, I'm going to pull 2 more cards for you, maybe 3. See, here's the 2. I told you. And look at self-sabotage. Don't you do it. Look at covering your cup. I'm not going to open up too much. I'm not going to give him too much. See, you're afraid. You're afraid. You're afraid of this. What happens if this is real? Cece, what happens if this is amazing? Oh. What happens if this is the one? What happens if this is the one you're holding hands with when your life is over at the end? Right? What happens if this is it? Curiosity Kid opens up and says, wow. And then what happens if this is just the jerk? Right? What happens if your intuition is telling you they're a jerk, they're probably a jerk. If you're self-sabotaging, you're self-sabotaging. But usually the universe, if they come in from nowhere, if they come in from out of the blue, if it's like just someone that you're like, how did I meet you? And you have to ask yourself a couple times, wait, how did I meet you? Oh, that's the universe setting you up. That's a good setup. Good or bad or indifferent, that's a vibrational setup. That's the universe saying, look, that's a soul tribe. When you see these 4 swords in reverse, that's you raising your vibration above the swords for good times, right? They're not all good times. You'll fight. You'll have some bad times. Listen, if you date Mr. Cosmic, we're not going to always have great times. You and I will have a great argument once in a while. We'll have great makeups. But what I'm saying is you want to have that ups and downs and ins and outs. You want to be able to explore life. And that's what ends up happening. So what ends up happening here is you're going to end up growing. Curiosity Kid says they're not a mistake. So explore it. Don't give in too much, but understand they're here to help you raise your vibration on a spiritual sense. Okay, CC? You hear me? I can tell you they're here for a reason. They didn't fall into your life for no reason. There's an imbalance. Look they could even have a coworker energy for you. Yeah, look, get deeper with them. Be afraid with them. Oh man, you gotta be afraid. Guys, if you ever kissed me, oh man, I love it. I lean right in, I grab you, I look you right in the eyes, I stare at you. I'm like, I'm gonna kiss you. Like, I'm gonna kiss you right now. Like, I warn you and I'm about to kiss you and I wait like 5 seconds. And then I slowly start to kiss you. It's pretty sexy stuff. But it's like, it's so cool, isn't it? Like, having the communication. And I talk about this all the time because it's that moment of just like anticipation. It's like, you know it's coming. And that's this. It's like it's being delivered, CC. It's being delivered differently. Like, no, I know you hear me. I mean, this is not just for you. Don't be so selfish, okay, CC? Don't be all about you for a second. No, but it's like, it's fun, isn't it? It's fun that we can embrace this moment. That's what I like about you guys. That's what I like about this Cosmic Collective. I love that you guys can come on here and say, hey, look, I met this person. I'm not sure. They make me feel so good, but I'm nervous. You should be nervous. There's an imbalance. But the universe is like, hey, I'm gonna throw a curveball at you. And that's why you're like, wait a minute. I'll throw that out there. Ah, I'm telling you. This one that got away from me, oof. Oh, I miss her. I miss her. She's not, like, that's the one. Like, I could have put a ring on her finger. She's the late night cuddle. Like, I love that. All right, let's keep going. How are you guys doing? If you're a new subscriber, make sure you put your name right in that queue. It's exclamation point join. Type in your question right after that, like exclamation point join, and then a little space, and then type your question. And if you want to pick your tarot deck number, you can. But otherwise, I'm using like 6 piles of tarot decks, and so they're all different tarot cards, as you guys see. But it's very randomized. I shuffle them, use them. So I think at this point we're just kind of we're rolling with it. We're just making it work faster and quicker and easier. But I appreciate you guys for being here. As always, share the channel with mom, your brother, your best friend, your cousin, your mechanic, your plumber, your electrician. I always need people to help me with stuff. No, but really, I appreciate you guys for being here, and I try to give you the most honest reading I have, good, bad, or indifferent. I want you to know what I see. And what's my day job? Is a teacher, right? is a STEM teacher, science, tech, engineering, math. And it's been interesting. It's been interesting to kind of get into this and embrace this. Because I've grown up with this, like, since I've been little, like 5 years old. I've had this around me. Like, both sides of my family had this, and it's been one of those interesting things I've never considered. I thought everybody had this, and then nobody else talked about it. I was like, that's weird. You guys don't talk about ghosts or spirits? And they're like, no. Like, why? All right, Diamond Girl 225. I would like to know what. Let's see here. I might need my glasses. I can just probably zoom this in. I'd like to know what are the reasons that S Virgo and I wasn't able to get things off the ground. Currently not in a relationship or talking. Decks 1 and 5. I love this jam too. So deck 1 would be my divine deck. 5 is alive. Smack this. Smack that deck. Smack it up. I need a sip of my sparkling ice. How you guys doing? I appreciate you for being here. I really, really, really do. This is Cards and Coffee. I'll officially be back on Monday night around 6 p.m. Eastern time for members only live. And that's also, it's different chill. It's a different chill, isn't it? And I'll be reading Celtic Crosses and a little bit of the 9 card readings. But the Celtic Crosses are deeper. A little bit of a different delivery. But I love doing that. I can do it now, but I kind of reserve it for like a $20 donation because it takes a longer time. So what I typically do is I do like a 3-card reading to get you guys in here quicker. But what we're looking for, Diamond Girl wants to know about the Virgo and why it was a failure to launch, right? And they're not talking. So That's why sometimes I'll keep these to like a 3-card reading, and because we just kind of want to just a check-in. Like, we're both on the same page. We're like, we don't need a whole lot of cards. We just want to know something. Yeah, see, that wasn't a whole lot of energy there. Diamond Girl, talk to me. Give it to me, girl. Give it to me. Talk to me. Where is this Virgo? Think of them. Think of them. Think of them. Think of that Virgo. Give it to me. Oh, there was one. There was one. I think this is one right here. Ooh, this is one. Ooh, intuition. Yes, yes. So this is like conduit energy. Like, interesting. That's T-Stain Tarot. That's the universe kicking in. Yeah, this is marriage. Like, they could have been the one. Wow. 4 of Wands is also Aries, Empress, Emperor energy. Queen of Wands comes in with that powerful, like, we really got along. We really got along. Oh, we really got along. Like, there they are. It's like, you guys are in there. You guys are still connected, you know? Spiritually, intuition, you guys are both connected still. You're connected. You might have a second go. I'll tell you why. 2, 4, 2, 4. We're missing the 3 of Wands. There might be a second go of this. You feel how drawn you are to them. You feel how drawn back you are to them. The universe is testing you. Like, what? The universe is actually testing you. This is something I figured out a while back. And it's something, this is like you and I, thank you for bringing this up. It's deeper thoughts. It's revisiting. It's like putting you in the sense of like purgatory, saying, hey, you want to call them, don't you? You want to go back, don't you? Comfort zone, don't you? Commitment, don't you? But the thing is, you don't have is the 3 of Wands, which is to get back together. Your intuition's screaming. They're all 3 of these are in reverse. It's conduit energy. It's coming in like this. So they're coming through here saying, you're about to lose them. You're about to lose them. And it's just screaming. And that silence is the truth filter. Its silence is just screaming at you. And that stillness is exposed, like this whole thing. It's a pace. If you lose them, so be it. I'm going to promise you, so be it. But I'm going to also promise you, they're sitting right there. Like, they're right there. So whatever this is, we're trying to be the best version of ourselves. We had near misses with others. And we have to find the best version of ourselves. And this is not just for you, for me, guys. This is for all of us out there. As we explore, the reason I went on live, the reason I started to publish any content, is because I said, you know what? I'm not the best version of myself. I said, what am I doing? And this is part of that. I want to be honest with you. I would go through a relationship. I'm in an open marriage, like, to be honest with you guys. Like, I was like, I'm married for 20 plus years, renewed marriage at 10, 20. That was me. That was me doing that. And I saw my wife kind of unhappy at the end. I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, something's not happening. And I said, how can I give her happiness? And that was it. So we have to lock in on that silence that comes out of this, that truth energy. What is the action that's needed here? And this is them. They're still there. There's still depth in that. And I'm going to tell you this because I want you to be part of this process. And this is the most rawest thing I can give you. The most rawest piece of Mr. Cosmic I can open up with. Because I know you want them. I know you want to marry them. I know it's come across. I know you fantasized, but probably even highly imagined it because it's sitting here. And you would not have these cards sitting here. And not only in this fashion, like this is like fantasy to reality. But what it's telling me is if they don't start to pop up, you're going to start to like lose it. It's going to spiral. And that's what we have to keep into check. The universe wants you to spiral. It loves you to spiral. It wants you to spiral. About 10 years ago, this is reality to me. I don't care if you believe me or not. I don't. But I said, even to my kids, and I should have my kids come onto the chat one day and let you guys listen to this. But I had said, hey, I'm going to learn how to talk universe. And this is very pertinent to this. Because what it was is I started to understand. I said, there's something here with these patterns that we go through. You see it. I see it. Any 1111 people out there? Any 111s? Any why does this keep happening to me peoples out there? Super easy, right? But the why does this keep happening to me kind of people, this is not that it didn't get off the ground. This is because it's coming back around. right? How fascinating. It wants you to think it didn't get off the ground. It wants you to think that you're not enough. It wants you to think that you didn't deserve it. It wants you to think that you never could have something such as this. Your intuition is locked in on this. You feel them, but you don't want to believe it. Why don't you want to believe it? It's a test of your own broadcasting system. And you guys will sometimes hear me, hey, station identification. It's you, it's us. It's like you literally are your own universe. You are talking to them in another dimension. They're there. I'm going to pull a couple more cards. I'm going to show you. Because it's not about confidence. It's about knowing that you know. And the reason you ask the question is because it's the why behind the question, Diamond Girl. Wait, hold on, Diamond Girl. No, but you know what? It's because of the confidence that sits behind that. Look at this. 2 cards. We have the Tea-Stained Tarot, which is the universe that tells me to shut it. And then we have your feelings underneath it all. That says, I don't want to talk about it. Right? The truth seeker and the wish granted. Like, please let this be true. And here's the truth. Here's the truth. Like, get a different perspective. How many other times is like a wish, and I'm going to use the word wish, come into your life with the manifestation? But it's a lot of work, isn't it? It's a lot of work to stay focused on it. I make it a game for me. I'm going to tell you guys, on my phone, I have like a text app, and I'll read my intentions. I'll read my manifestations. I'll look at pictures, and I'll go to sleep. I won't do it every night, right? You know what it is? The universe wants you to kind of forget about it. So you know what I'll do? I'll miss a day or 2 or 3 days, and then I'll miss another day. I'll miss 5 days. I'll miss a day. I'll miss 2 days, 3 days, because I break the pattern. It's almost like you forget about it and you don't do it. This is the true secret. It's not about that pattern. It's about is this happening? It's already happening. You're setting these intentions. Go back and rewatch the videos like of January 2025 when I was like, I'm gonna have 100,000. It was like 1,600 subscribers, and it's not a flex. I was manifesting that, like off camera. I was manifesting it. But what I'm telling you is, you're manifesting this person. You're creating this reality. This is a wish granted. This is outside my energy. This is outside something I could even help you with. When I start seeing this energy, Diamond Girl, I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you. I'm very, very proud of you. You know how, like, this is amazing. This is not, you're in a relationship. You just have a different, you have to get a different perspective. That's why this is a Falcon. You might be 420 friendly, but like, this is like the opposite of trees. I'm sorry, opposite of the towers that come in the moon card. But this is like saying, hey, there's something here. This is the universe coming in. This is, you don't have clarity. Like, and we don't want clarity. I'll be honest. Like, as much as I can see past stuff, I don't. You guys would think, how many of you hit the thumbs up out there if you think I would always use these cards to see past everything? Give me the best mortgage rate, you know? No, but seriously, you have to have some kind of like, I don't want to see everything. You're a soul inside of there. And this is one of those moments. You're a very high level being going, I don't like this. And then the universe is like, yeah, I know. That's why we have intuition, meeting the wish granted, meaning the high clarity. This could be the one. But are they really the one? You would have to step outside your comfort zone. Let's pull one more card for you. I guess 2. You hear my throat chakra log up? I said 2 more, and I was like, shut it. Holy Christ. It never does that. Like, when I'm teaching, guys, I teach all week. I have 37 classes, 3rd through 6th grade, and my voice never does that. I swear on my kids' souls. I pinky promise you. It's so bananas. It's only when I'm live. It's like it wants me to stop talking about this. The strength card it's really telling you to be strong on this. See the infinity symbol, the strength? Look, I'll show you. It's telling you this is August energy. This could wait. You might have to wait literally till the end of August with this person. And this is stress. 10 of Wands energy, Sag energy, patience energy, and just be patient. Give them time. You can't rush someone into doing something. This is a check-in. This is, you might have to check in with them, but you might be offered other partners in between, and they might be like, well, how about so and so? How about so and so? And it's not that they're not gonna want you; they will want you. But you might have like 3 other people offered in between, like this person, this person, this person, and then, right? Isn't that how it works, Diamond Girl? Think about it. You get all these other offers, and then these other people were like, wow, that guy smells real good. That guy smells real good. And then these people come in, and then they kind of like, damn it. And that's what happens. And you kind of like, and then the other person comes back. You're like, well, I miss you, but this guy's really fun now. And it's not a bad thing. It's the universe has kind of messed with you. If you have commitment and you really want to marry this person, you won't date anyone else. You'll say, hey, I'm not dating anyone. I'm waiting for you. And it's a little delusional, but it's showing that commitment. Saying, I know you're the one. In my universe, I've committed to the fact that you are my person. I know you need time. I know you that well. We've talked, but only you know that answer. Only you know that truth, right? You have to get grounded. You have to really be grounded and answer yourself. Do you know that truth? If you know that to be true, but what's going to happen is people are going to want to come in and try to steal you away. Yeah, see, but you're not waiting. It's that, but you're not waiting. So you're not really committed to them, but you miss them, right? The first guy to come up behind you and kiss you on the back of your neck and say, hey, what's up, girl? You're like, hey, what's going on? Let's go. Which motorcycle is yours? That's what I'm saying. The universe is going to do that. It's going to tempt you. And this is that whole, Adam and Eve thing, right? The apple. And this is literally the example of all of that. This is the stuff that I have started to just begin to kind of slowly uncover between all the religions. Every religion is intertwined. And tarot and spirituality. Spirituality is the lifeblood of all religion. I don't know if you guys, I bet you many of you figured that out. If you're here, absolutely you started to figure it out. It doesn't matter what religion you are. Because you probably have a grandparent that's one religion, another grandparent that's another religion. You might have a family that's an entire religion, and now you're spiritual, and you're like, okay, but it's interesting. But the more spiritual you are, the more you're peace driven, the more you want to save people, the more you're like, I want to protect. Let's figure this out. Let's work together, not against each other. Country getting no, you just get on the motorcycle, girl. It's fine. It's safe. We don't need helmets. I'm a bad boy. Broom, broom. All right, let's keep going, guys. I think I picked hide and seek or hide seek 23. How are you? Will this week be a good week for me? Will I get answers? Let's take a look. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, let me pull from here. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do first? Let me get a sip of some sparkling ice. I'm going different. Sunny Ireland. Ireland. I can't do an Irish accent. What time is it in Ireland right now? Mm-hmm. That's fascinating. I don't know. I was thinking different. I was thinking a different time for some reason, but I guess it makes sense. Yeah. All right. So hide and seek 23. What's your zodiac sign? This might be really fun for all of us. I'm gonna do a full read for you, just because you're this is a first time reader, your first time subscriber. I'm so happy to have you here. I really, really am. And to me, you're like a new student, because as a teacher, having you come into my classroom, it's so fun. Like I saw 2 new students yesterday, and they were walking down the hall together, like brand new students. And they're English learners. We call them EL students, but they're English learner students. And they were walking down the hall, and they're brand new. They're friends now, but they started just about a month apart. And it made my heart really warm. I was like, that's so cool. I go, hello, gentlemen. And they go, hi. Like they really like me. But I try to be super friendly, like just be honest with them and genuine. So when new subscribers come on, I try to be honest and genuine. I try to just be myself like I would as a classroom teacher. Libra Virgo. Ooh. Interesting. Wow. So if you guys don't understand that Libra Virgo comment, it's like that's like cusp energy. Like Virgo's the 22nd. It ends on the 22nd. What time were you born? Like was it right like at the end of the day, or how cuspy was it? I like that. How cuspish. To me, I love cusp energy. It's like kind of like having like the 28th, right, of February, then someone being born on the 29th. I don't know. If someone, I would date someone born on the February 29th cusp. Yeah, I would. But 29th cusp into the 1st of March, come talk to me. Well, yeah, cusp energy. I'm in a big. I find that stuff to be fascinating. I don't think there's no mistakes in what we do. Some of us are just kind of, we live NPC, right? We just kind of enjoy watching. We just enjoy being part of the process, and other people want to be in the process. And and not that they want to be front and center, they just enjoy seeing the energy. Hello, Ankita. How are you? I see you there. Hey, Ankita. So just so you know, in a couple weeks, what's going to happen is like around this time on Thursdays, I'll be available too. Like there'll just be a members only live just on Thursdays. Like, so I'll be just available for just like you. So you can, I know it's not now, but when I get out of school for summer, that's what I'm going to end up doing. I'm putting together like a little video, kind of like putting together a couple video shorts to share that. Yeah. Yeah. So there'll be like the Monday night one, the Monday evening one, and then there'll be a Thursday morning one. And then there'll be the Saturday morning one. I'm honestly just picking random right now. That's all it is. I'm just Saturday morning random. Yeah, I'm not trying to blow you off. I do see you. I'm saying I see you. I see you. Yeah. If I pick you, I'll put you second. Like if you're still not here, I'll back you into second. And then I'll give you like I'll give you a backup call. Like, I got you. You're a member, so I'll back you up for a bit. Oh, I never considered Saturday night. I never considered doing Saturday night. You guys leave me a comment below if you think Saturday night would be good too. That'd be awesome. Yeah. All right, hide seek. Let's do this. Let's get some reading in for you. But yeah, no, I appreciate this. I think it was a natural transition for me, moving from the classroom into doing this. And obviously I'm still teaching. But it's the initial transition was not easy because I was initially teaching my 3 through 6 classroom. Actually, I was initially teaching 4 through 6, then they added 3, and I did 3 through 6, but I was doing this. Plus I was teaching at the college level. So it was a lot of work. and I would do it all over again, but it was a lot more work than I expected. And as I became more available for this, I've added on more responsibility. So that's why I've added the music. So the music that you hear in the background, it's all available. I've only noticed one bug. When you ask for Cosmic Boogeyman on Alexa, like verbally, it doesn't know. You could try it. It just, I had to ask for, like, say, orbit and gravity, and it said, oh, by Cosmic Boogeyman. I said, actually, yes. What a coincidence. And then it just said, hey, save this artist. And then they worked a little bit better. Anyway, but all this music is available for you guys if you want to look at it. It's on Apple, Spotify, but yeah, I basically made it free. I just wanted you guys, because I made it for me, for here, because I need something playing. It breaks my, it's solfeggio. It's all frequency based. It's all solfeggio frequency tuned. And you'll see if you guys go look it up. And 2, it helps me focus. I lock into a trance state. You'll see here in a second when I read for hide and seek. I should say hide seek 23. So we're going to be reading on that. Will this week be a good week? Or let's get some answers for you anyway. But the point is, that's what ends up happening. I lock into this music and I try to read with the song in mind, or with the song in alignment of what I'm doing. So I think this week will be fewer distractions. I think we're locking into fewer distractions with May, June, July. I know it sounds unlikely, but it really is. It really is. We have this kind of, how could that be? But the deeper our thoughts, the less the noise can get through. You'll see here in a second, we're going to pull 9 cards. And 9 cards, the first card's position here is we have to kind of let go of all the old beliefs. You know, that was the old version. The one that would get hung up on the ex texting because they needed you to kind of validate them. Very simple energy, right? But you're going to really revisit things that tried to slow you down. Now you're just going to skip over them. You're going to see the patterns instead of the moments. So you say, hey, oh, I see why this is happening. And that's what I started to do like a while back. But this is an angelic card. There's an angelic presence in your life. There could be an ending you're going through. There could be an ending that's happening now. 10 of Swords energy is endings, but there's a lot of knowledge that happens with an ending. Think about a breakup. Think about someone passing away, right? When someone passes away, you don't go, well, that stinks. You think you visit like the fact of, wow, they had such an impact on so many lives, and you visit each part of their life that they impacted and how many times they impacted those lives. And that's what this kind of starts to look at when we start looking at the 10 of Swords. It's sad, it's tiring, but it's meaningful to look at it. King of Cups energy, Scorpio energy, it's the Death card energy. It is that backup card energy. It's the meaning behind the change. It's the purpose behind the change. We have to look at why we're going through that change. It's the observing before reacting, because we kind of slow down. We give ourselves a moment. We say, hey, I'm not going to react right away. I don't know how we set this up for ourselves, but it never paid off to react. Like, think about whenever you reacted right away, whenever you moved quick. When someone said something and you snapped right away, what happened? How did it pay off? And this week, it wants you to challenge you. Just say, hey, for this week only, from Saturday to Saturday, don't react. Count to 10 in your head, not out loud, not make it a big deal. Don't go 1, 2, nope. Just if you start getting upset about anything at all, like if you find, even if you don't understand it, just give yourself 10 seconds and just sit there. And because what's going to happen in that 10-second marker, the universe is telling you, watch what happens. And this is not just for you. This is for a lot of people, because what's going to happen is, looking forward to the future, you're going to see people are going to answer you. They're going to keep talking, because in that nervousness of you not answering, they're going to keep talking, because you were filling in the nervousness, right? Yeah, that delay. There was a delay put in there, put somewhere inside of that, and this is what the universe is trying to teach you. That's what's actually happening. You probably had many endings in your lifetime, friendships, even relationships. There was things that just ended because we had to we basically were filling in the gaps. and we were overreacting or reacting. So instead of this week, what we're going to do is we're going to count to 10 in our head. So as we keep pulling here, look at this. You're going to see people are going to kind of hang up and just pause, because this is Aquarian energy. This right here is, it's the meaning behind what they said. Think about this. If someone says like, I'm so mad at you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In that 10 seconds, if you responded, like they said, I'm so mad at you, and you said something back to them, you're just taking ownership, and now they have to say something back to you in that 10 seconds, saying like why they're saying they're mad. Now they have to say, I'm mad at you because, and in that because, you just let them keep talking. And what ends up happening is you no longer own any of that energy. You're not, because the minute you start talking, think of what happens to your chest. Think of what happens to your throat chakra. You go, right? And it becomes stress. Or the minute you walk away from arguing with somebody, how you feel. Or when someone comes up to you, you've been feeling amazing all day, you've been working in the garden, right? Your hands are dirty, you're listening to music, get your earbuds in, and someone comes up and they tap you on the shoulder, you're like, what's going on? And you take your earbud out, someone starts screaming at you about something so silly, and like, you should have cleaned the kitchen, whatever it is. You didn't. And that's what I'm telling you, is this is the universe saying, we're going to pause and let those people do their thing. Because most times, 9 out of 10 times, that screaming, that yelling has nothing to do with you. And you're going to let these waves of emotion, waves of whatever they are, roll right over you. And what happens a lot of times is those people don't come back and say, hey, I'm sorry. They don't come back and say, you weren't the cause. But what's being done, and the universe wants to warn you or tell you, like this week, is you're creating space for them. You're creating space for that stress, that exhaustion. This card in reverse is saying you're taking on that pain, that Akashic pain. This is not for nothing. This is saying you're coming in from past life energy. This is the blueprint. This is the reason. You're taking it on, but you can cut it free ahead of time. As people are trying to put it on you, don't accept it. Say, I'll talk to you. As someone's tapping you on the shoulder, I said, whoa, I'm working in the garden. Look how relaxed I am. But, what? Slow down. You can come back later. Right? And so that's what ends up happening, is you start taking this energy and owning it. And you let these people go walk away. The universe is testing you this week. It's trying to test you to see how much you have set up your boundaries. Are you ready for the next level of what you're going to be? Are you ready for who you want to be? Because when you put those delays back onto people, and they're not even knowing they're doing it. This is such a dimensional thing, an interdimensional thing. Because if this was upright, that meant they were coming at you strong on purpose, like an ex coming at you saying, you owe me, you told me. But these are endings. These are like, you're ending this thought, you're being warned. See, interdimensional card. And this is mid deck pull. When I'm pulling from here. That's the same card that came out before. This is being pulled from all of these tarot decks. It's a 7 tarot decks possibility. 2 cards come out. We're getting the T-Stain Tarot skipping me, telling me to shut it. This is the universe, marriage. This is the possibility. When you're learning that, you're saying, hey, look, that's the best partner in the life. What's the one that's the best universal partner, right? It's not wife, husband, it's partner. When the partner comes screaming at you, how dare you, and just lets it roll off their back, comes back. Ideally, you want that partner to come back and say, hey, I'm sorry, I should have never done that. But when that partner can let it roll off their back and not own any of that, or even better, say, hey, why are you screaming at me? Let's talk. That's what you establish in friendship early on. It gets lost. So whatever's happening is you're starting to establish that that's something very amazing right here. That's called base rate of emotion. And whatever this is, I don't know if you're dating somebody, but this would tell me this is marriage. That's the universe coming in. This is the strength. That's the Aquarian. That right there is two people kind of out in the cold. Something's happening. Somebody's not talking to the other person. I don't know who this person is, but somebody's keeping their mouth shut. We have the, looks like it could be Gemini lover energy hanging up here. This could be co-worker energy, could be worker energy. That's Hierophant energy as well. I'm gonna split the deck for you. Someone wants to undo death. Like, that's the straight up energy. Sag energy. They want to undo death. They want to bring this back. And you know what? It's funny is this. See, they're sneakily doing it. This is a blueprint energy. So someone wants to come back into your energy or your life. And that's the second person. Someone's hurt, but they don't know how to come back. That's what this comes back to. That's what this starts to roll back to. Hide, seek. Wow. So that's interesting. That's interesting. It's like somebody or something's coming back. And one of these people is like the leper, like the one that nobody would want, you know? Wow. Very nice. That's also, I'm looking at chat now, that's also surgery right there, which I usually don't pull surgery, but that would make sense. That would make sense. Virgo Libra Cuspy said, no, I don't see Queen of Swords though. And you know, I don't see Knight of Pentacles. I don't see Hermit. It's not even playing in any of that field energy. Which is okay. It's not saying that none of this counts. Like, trust me, it's not saying none of this counts at all. Like, by any stretch. Like, you would have heard me go, no, it's definitely not saying that. We're definitely tapped into something. But it wants it to, it's kind of limiting me. It's almost it really sounds bold and ballsy on my part, but it's almost like it doesn't want me to go too far with your energy. Oh, whoa. What is that? I don't know. Is worker energy or Eight of Pentacles? Of that? Oh, Virgo. It just threw the Virgo card at me again. Like a stoop. It said, hey, stoop. That's the Virgo. That's so funny. I missed it. See? There's my guides. Ta-da. Hey. Ta-da. How funny is that? It was funny. I was like, why? The card, I felt like somebody pulled it out. I was like, why are you pulling this out of my hand? It was a little bit annoying. There. I was like, dum-dums. All right. All right, where are we at? Yeah, see, that's part of the thinking too, right? Is like and this is reset energy. Yeah, that'd be crazy. That would be crazy. That's why I feel like something's missing from here. It showed me you were in here. Like, it was like, that's in there. But it was something, I felt something was missing. And you know what's funny? I don't know when you told me your birthday. Weird. Yeah, definitely come back. I would definitely love to read you again. Just crazy. I feel like it's like no one's owing this, like no one's taking this. That's the other thing.
You do not carry the light.
You're welcome.
You are the light.
All right, let's take a look here. Let's see who is next in the wheel of Arif. Arif. Mm-hmm. I wonder if I make it so members get like priority on live would be better for everybody. Like at least for the members. I wonder if that's a better idea for you guys. Like if I read like 2 members, then like a regular person, like a subscriber. You know what I'm saying? Or just did like alt, like member, non-member. You know. I don't know. I'm sitting here looking at it. I feel bad, but it's like the channel exploded, and I had never considered that part, and I don't want to make the members sit in. Well, no, I got a few people in here too. Yeah, like Ankita's here. And that was the thing, and like they're waiting, and I feel bad because they remember, you know, and they technically pay. It's like, so yeah, I feel bad. That's all. I'm trying to figure out. I was like, this is a thing Brenduska and I had gone back and forth. Yeah, see, look at Ankita's like, read me now. Yeah, let me do this. You're a member. Let me grab you. It makes me feel a little bit better. Because I feel like it's an energetic thing too. And this is one of those things that I've been really wrestling with for a while. Is if I don't give you something back energy wise, it's a bad exchange. Right? And it's easy enough to do for me. It's easy enough, yeah. I think members get priority. It's just one of those things we kind of lock ourselves into. No. This is not about you. It's about kind of like when I go live. I did this last year. This is actually how I set the channel's rhythm. That's how you guys see what you see this like now. Because I tested like some of the rhythm over the summer, and you guys are seeing that. Like that's why you'll see 2 members days, and you'll see like a couple live days. But I might be able to just do members get priority days, and that might be better for us. I'm gonna try it right now, right? Because it might be more fun for me and you, for everybody. Because then subscribers can still get read. But right, yeah. I think we can. I don't want to try to. I don't want to. As a teacher, I would never want to keep anyone outside the classroom. I wouldn't say you can't get in here, except for 6th graders. I kicked them out. I said, get out of here. I said, you're not supposed to be in here. And they go, wait. I said, get out. Anyway, all right. So let's do that. Let's try this. Let me try it. It's worth it. I love this new system, but something's missing, and I can't figure out what it is. And these reads have been awesome. Like, we're all in agreement. These reads have been really great. So I think something's missing. I think if we do members priority, in new subscriber priority. So it's like new subscribers, members, and then we just pick random as we're in here. I think that's kind of what I was aiming for. Right? Yeah. I don't think there's a problem with that. I think that's kind of where we're at. Actually, it should be new members, new subscribers. If we're looking at the energetic exchange. Because it's like, if you're looking at what you're giving up. All right, let's do this. And Keita wants to know, will my boyfriend, I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses on. Let's just say A, come back and problems between us resolve, if possible. Around when? All right, let's take a look. Perfect. Mm-hmm. All right, and Keita, this is for you. If I can get myself set up. Yeah, no, this is cool. I think this is good. I love having you guys be part of the channel in this way. I really do. I love having you sit here. Thank you, chat. It's so fun. I mean, literally, this is like how I do my classroom. I would use my classes during the week. I'd say, hey, what do you guys think? And they'd be like, yeah. I'm like, all right, we're gonna do this then. And that's how I kind of started giving away Jolly Ranchers. Who wants a Jolly Rancher, right? Mm-hmm. And let's do this. Let's take a look and see if your boyfriend will come back. Let's see if he's due to come back. Ooh, wow. If you do nothing and just hold tight, you don't date anyone, you don't do anything. I mean, you maintain happiness, maintain bliss. Like, that's your key word here, bliss. And I mean, you can have a happy summer, like have a great time, enjoy. Even if they date anybody, it doesn't matter. They're never gonna be you. That bliss is gonna be. They're gonna wonder why and what you're doing. They already are. They want to come back. There's somebody stalking. There's somebody, they can see how the stalker energy is sitting right here. Like, you're the prize. I think you already know it. I think they want to come back. I don't see communication happening, but I think you're already wondering why they haven't. Is the question. You're saying, why haven't they come back? It's not will, it's why. See? There's the moon energy. It wants you to see, it wants you to pull another card right here. There's the moon card, the angelic moon card. We're talking about the dual towers a little bit, a little bit back. So this is great energy. There's a third party involved, either you or them, probably them. There might be someone talking to them. That could be, and that's okay. That's reality. That's just how it always is. There's always somebody interested. That means you have great taste, right? You do. How far have they gone? Who knows? But this is somebody the universe is taking a very good glance at this. But you guys are on the same page, but somebody wants a piece of them. See? I don't see this ended. This is endings like coming back. So whatever this is not a real ending. If you just do nothing, they're testing you through this ending. They're basically using this other person as kind of like a kind of a stopgap. Like, I have nothing else right now. I'm going to talk to this other person. So they're just talking to this other person while they're waiting on you to come chase them. They want to build their ego. Wow. I think this is an ego thing. There's an angel right here telling you, look, they want to talk to you, but they're also willing to build their ego. Their ego's telling them they don't need you. They don't need you. They have this other person. And so this other person is talking to them, but they don't need you. What is your sign? What is zodiac signs of you and them? What is the two signs here? Did I get it? Actually, I don't even know if I got that from you. Come back, resolve, if possible, when? because there's definitely something here with an ego. Pisces moon, Sag sun, yeah. Sag, Pisces. Oh, Scorpio. Scorpio sun. Scorpio. Interesting. It's very interesting to me because there's something here. There's a lot of third party energy. Lots of third party energy. And this is like, this ending is not over. And I see it on one person. Like wanting it to come back. Like, can we talk? Like, because this is Pisces, that's typically Sag. Ten of Swords is Gemini lovers, or coming back from lovers. There it is. Look. So it's becoming more obvious. There's another person. That's what's stopping you guys. So look, it's divine. It's because this is other person is meant to be with them, and it's not that you're not enough. It's that they have to go through this other person. Does that make sense? And it's not that they don't want to be with you. Look at 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There's a third person in there. You know what's funny is you probably could message them and they would answer you because they feel very confident in themselves, very self-assured. You could be like, I miss you so much. They go, tell me more. You know, because they don't feel like they're going to lose you. They feel like they could have everybody in their brother. It's an ego trip. And it shouldn't be like that. I don't know. I feel for you. It's sexy, but it's also scary. But that's what it comes down to, is it's a third party. I love this. I love picking from all of these tarot decks. It makes this randomness insanely powerful. Doesn't it? It really does. All right. No, I'm saying you could message him and he would answer you. But he has a person. He's talking to someone right now. He's shielded by somebody because he has somebody that he's kind of being with. His ego is going to get shattered somehow. If you do nothing, he'll come back. I'm sorry, I should be very honest. If you do nothing, he'll come back. This is not this life lesson that he's going through is not about you. He's gonna date and date and date. He's gonna date out of his league to the point where it's gonna shatter him. And he's gonna think he's so amazing. And then finally someone's gonna break his heart and he's gonna be crushed. And he's gonna realize like he was just dating for looks and not for what he was looking for all along. I wouldn't go back to him right now. No, I'm not telling you to message him. I'm telling you to kind of take a break from him and pause. But he's on a like, it looks like a crash course, a collision course, because he knows you still want him. Like, do you understand how crazy this is? He knows, and I haven't seen that since one of my moderators that used to be on my channel. But what I'm telling you is he knows you want him still. So his ego is exploded. So he's like, come after me. That's dangerous. Like, that's not love. That's not desire. That's not he cares. He is like, he's into you in a way that's like, he owns you. I'm sorry. But that's what this is telling. The moon's telling us in that sense, he has you or her and you both know it. And you're like, okay. If you're okay with it, listen, if you're okay with it, and I find it to be fascinating if you are, great. But this is a sacrificing you and your growth. That's what it's telling me to tell you. But you did what you were going to do. And I'm not judging you. Yeah, it's like, he doesn't respect you, and that's the problem. I'm sorry. He's not respecting you. If he respected you, I would say, okay, maybe. Right? If you guys loved each other, all of you guys, whatever. But that's not what's happening. It's like not even close. It's like he's taking abuse to that fact that he knows your energy is his energy. No, so you're walking away. That's what this is telling us. You deserve so much better. So let's do, not now. Let's get the cries out. Let's get the tears out. Let's go take a good bath, right? Let's read a good book, right? Let's binge read a good book series, right? A good romance book. And then let me read for you again. Like, get the feelings out. They mattered. They always mattered. He doesn't respect you. It doesn't mean someone else will not love you and make you want to be happy. And like I say, always like rub your feet. Like you want that guy. That's the question. Ladies, this is the question. When you're talking to guys out there, you slide it in there. You say like, look, my feet are tired, you know. What would you do? Would you rub my feet? Like, and then they're going to say yes. But then you say how? And let them explain it in detail. And if they're like, oh yeah, just take your shoes off, and you know, if they can't give you an explicit, detailed how they're going to touch and rub your legs and feet, right? Don't even bother. Don't even bother. Don't even bother. I'm telling you. And it's not even about like intimacy. It is about intimacy. It's about having that moment of, can we talk? But you're there, I'm here, and we're having this conversation. But at the same time, I'm relaxing you. I'm serious. I'm dead serious. And I think you guys need to understand this. That is a piece that you guys need to claim and start taking and saying, this is me. I want this. Say, you know what? I want this. This is me. I'm owning this. Say, I'm going to start taking this. You know what? It's sunny out. We're going to sit on the deck. We're going to sit there and we're going to do this. We're going to start talking. You know, whatever it is, but you get your favorite beverage and sit there and just talk. Whatever your loved one is. And get your favorite partner, spouse, or whoever it is. The moment you get them with you, the moment you have them with you, and say, hey, let's go hang, let's talk. I want you to do that because this is you. This is that person. This is that person. And Kita, I never believe that. I can point you to not only science but spiritual evidence that says that you control your universe. That's what this whole channel's for. Like when I'm gone, right? Let's say I make this channel, I work on it for say 12 years, 15 years, right? And I do the research behind the scenes. And that's kind of what I've been doing, yes? We're gonna agree? I think we can kind of agree, I hope. But like the next thing I'm working on for Beyond the Veil is choosing your next life. I've been doing all of this awesome research. But it's not stuff you can just find or look up. It takes time. But how about looking at that? How do you choose your next life path? It's not reward or punishment. It's your growth. It's this growth. It's us, me and you right here. That person not wanting you is small potatoes. You know what? I want you here right now. I think you're an amazing person. Let's take a moment and pause. We're dismissing this. There is timeline energy. There's all of this. There's betterment, but there is no better path. Like when we move on and we do this, it's just soul contract, and the soul contract. And that's what this is for me. And I'm hopefully connecting you guys to other soul contracts. And I hope other people connect through soul contracts. And that's why I got to relight up Discord again. But I think this relationships for us are main catalysts. And I want you to understand, I'm not afraid of like what we do, like how we connect to this, you and me. I'm not afraid to even have the mistake relationship and say whoops. But I am afraid to do nothing. I am petrified to say I did nothing. To look back in 10 years and say, whoops, I did nothing. That scares the hell out of me. And I remember I was hitting my late 20s, early 30s, and I said, I'm not doing that. I said every 10 years I'm doing something. And I hit my 50s and I said, boom, bitch. I said, here we go. And I relit the match. And I'll hit my 60s, in about 10 years. And I'll go, boom, bitch, and I'll relight the match. And I'll just keep doing it until I can't light it. But this person, whoever they are, that's kind of egotistically into themselves, knowing they want you, so be it. Like, shut the faucet off. Give them no more energy. See what happens. See what happens. Because that's going to change them. And we don't care what happens afterwards. Because that energy is now yours to do what you want with. And I know it sucks that they're not in your life. But this is the lesson that I've had to go through over and over and over to learn. And people think it's the hardest lesson to learn, but it's not. Guys, it's a tough lesson. Like when someone passes away, right? Think about when that person leaves. You sit there and go through all of the life lessons. Like, oh, my dad's gone. Oh, I remember when he taught me such and such. My dad, we had this and this go on. I'm glad I got to go away with him here. He taught me the meaning of so-and-so, right? Right? Yeah, but when people are alive, you don't think about it. Why? Why? And it's like it's weird, but it's true. And I think we really rush our lives. We're in a speedy rush down life's lane, and that's been the joke with the whole thing with the channel. Like, am I next position, next, and but when you pause, these readings are the best readings I can ever give you. When we take a moment, but when you rush this stuff, it's kind of like it's like anything. It's like a craftsman. And that's the thing I've been really trying to figure out, why some readings are better than others. And some people don't want to wait. And I'm like, it's whatever it is. But we've witnessed it over here tonight. We've witnessed it. We watched it. When I pulled from every tarot deck, we got the Divine Being card twice. The last time I've really seen that card in such a prominent play out is on a Cosmic. It was on it was Beyond the Veil. And what's absolutely the other tie-in to that is I haven't been doing Beyond the Veil because of my formatting. I had changed it. So if you go look at the interdimensional beings beyond the veil, you'll see there's a tie-in to this live to that. And it's interesting. That's how I see the universe, reality. And it's actually something real. It's all decision based. We are all energetic commitments. We are all part of this. You said, hey, I'm going to click on this. I'm here. Even if you don't make it to the live, your soul brought you here at some point. I'm going to pick one more from the queue, and then I'm going to call it. I got to get going. I got some stuff to do here. It is Saturday. But I will definitely be back for members only Monday on Monday night. But the schedule will be opening up a lot more as I move into the summer schedule, as the teacher Cosmic gets more free with my teacher schedule. But I really do appreciate you guys. If you haven't done so, take a look at all this content. I mean, when I say all, this music is available. Like, you can hear this music on all of the platforms: Apple, Spotify. I am on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I'm everywhere. I think I probably have to update a little bit, but I've made a commitment, so I'm gonna update as I move forward. So I am on all the major platforms. X. So I welcome you to follow me. So if you're on any of the other platforms, wherever you are, don't even have to just follow me to follow me. But if you're there, follow me there. And you'll see there's new content coming out, new different content. And I welcome you guys to be part of that. And this is going to be a big reading. I'll do a full reading right now. And we're going to end it. We're going to make this a powerful reading. This is like bottom of the ninth, down by 3. It's the home game. And what's good about this is, like, you don't have to remember. We're going to pick the randomest random person here. We're going to go in and we're going to go with whoever's here. And we're looking at the universe decide. We're going to say, hey, this is you. This is your chance. And even if you're a new subscriber and you're hanging out, show back up on Wednesday. I'll still read for you on Wednesday night. I'll be on by 6 p.m. Eastern. I promise you. You don't miss your chance. It's not one and done. I promise you. I just got to get going. So we're going to make it fair to everyone. It's just a chance. All right. So let's do this. Going forward, what I'll do is I'll read members first. Then I'll read new subscribers. And then we'll read random. But for this final reading, we're going to do that. I think I'm going to pick my song. I'm going to pick my song. I'm going to pick it for you. So this is going to be like your chance to get a good song as we end out here. Let's take a look. All right. Exclamation point join gets you in. Something tells me this is going to be crazy good. I don't know what this is. I feel like I'm taking a shot like 3 miles out, and I'm going to get this good. That's why I want the song to be in, because these matter too. I put the work, the time, the effort into making this music, and I welcome you. You don't have to follow, but the music itself, some of it's actually based off your readings, which is so cool. How reciprocal is that? And it also makes me feel like, you matter. You matter that much more to me. All right, let's do this. Let's see. What's the song I need? Daddy needs some music. All right. I can be such a clown. Here we go. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Wild Lupus? Is this it? Yeah, see this? Listen to this, guys. Ready? This is the universe picking. I literally handed the keys to the kingdom to the universe. I said, whatever you want to do, bro. You're in. It picked wild lupus. Oh, I wish I could just kiss you on the forehead right now. There is a 29-year-old Aquarius woman whose parents are practitioners of magic. She's going through significant spiritual suffering. And there is anything in her destiny that brings her good news of this woman. All right, here we go. Oh my God, here we go. Now I'm staying off chat because I don't want to be dissuaded. All right, here we go. Easy, easy. All right. All right, here we go. This is every tarot deck, or a piece of each. Let's see what happens. 29-year-old Aquarius woman. Parents. Practitioners of magic. Ooh. 4 choices. Leo, Taurus, air sign. There's a little Scorpio energy in there. It's definitely soul driven. 2 cards out, 2 more soul cards. Hermit energy, 9 of cups, 9 cups representing Pisces, moon card energy. Definitely seeing something. What's hiding here? Very exposed emotionally. What is this? Very exposed emotionally. See, that's the ethereal lantern. I wonder what's happening. It's like it's sparking these. I wonder why. There's your Aquarian woman. I have not seen this in years. When I first read tarot, and I mean, this is as I was transitioning from using my pendulum, talking to the dead, and I mean, very blunt to you guys. That was my Aquarian woman. Like, that's what it was told to me as. It still can be, obviously, but there's my Aquarian woman. But something's on her mind. Looking forward to the future. She's very intelligent. She knows something, reads books, clouded, hiding. Something's hidden. She and herself is an old the practitioner of magic. There's something here. This hermit energy is a very deep. It's 10 of Pentacles, 8, 9, 10 of Pentacles. It's very deep spiritual. It is dark magic energy. Hierophant energy. Cosmic keys. It's the pillars of existence. It's I wonder if it's like reading like what's the book? There's a black book. There's a magic book, but there's a book out there, and I won't even get into it. But I wonder if we've touched on this. Cause see, it's past life energy. There's definitely something beyond whatever we're talking, because we're seeing whatever the connection is. The suffering she's enduring is past life suffering, but at one lifetime. You know how we would feel like, guys, the only way I can even give you a piece of what this is, imagine going through all breakups at one time. and then every car accident you ever had at one time. Or having the anxiety of someone about to come to your door at one time. Something broke, like a filter, or something is not right. Like, oh well, what could be the harm? Something definitely took control. This is ancient energy. I'll be honest with you guys. I've never felt something like this. That's an ethereal lantern. It's lit by like the ancient embers in my readings. That's not what the guides say. That's not what the books say. It's nothing. It's kind of what my highest powers say. When I first read tarot, that's like when I first picked up tarot. I had gone through dates and dating and stuff. That I was dating somebody anyway. That was an Aquarian, female Aquarian. This is a wild card. That was a Capricorn card, but also coming in as like, this has so much wild card energy. This could be Leo. This could be past life. This could be fire energy. Looking back at the past, you can see the lions in here. You can see the happiness. We're looking at the growth mindset energy, but we're also talking at something holding the life lesson here. Cosmic keys being a very big linchpin to this. This is an insanely powerful card. I need to be honest, this is ancient energy. Like, these are sphinxes accompanying, like, to see the pyramids. It's saying whatever you're dealing with is old energy, very, very old energy. It's like somebody or something or something. Somebody's trying to get a hold of it. This is angelic energy. This is the first time I'm calling out angelic. Come back, rewatch this. I'm gonna tell you, please rewatch this about 4 or 5, 10 times. But like, I'm not calling out any angels in your reading here. So it's dark energy. It's hidden. It's masked. But there's something dark. But the emotions, the feelings are okay. The feelings are good. There's a call for help. There's something here. There's something in here that's not like, at the core being of whatever this is a control that happens. Almost like I got you. I'm being honest. See, the vulnerability in here. Whoa. I'm gonna put that back for a minute. Yeah. Yep. Do you feel like three queens? Three queens. It's not, it's more like getting control of the destiny. There's a lot. It's not like you'll never have control. It's more like you're going to understand this reality unlike anybody else will. I would love to read for this person. If I could read for this person, please let me read for them. Could you bring them to this channel and let me read for them? I'll be on here at 6 p.m. on Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, so I'll tell you what I'm picking up here. Like, the universe is doing this, but she's doing it and affecting somebody else. The other thing is, this is like really powerful energy. She's the catalyst for something bigger in the future. She in herself is a seed, not a star seed, like a seed. like for like the greatest oak to be ever planted. I mean, this is usually like she fights her way through it. She's fine. Like, she's fine. I promise you, she's fine. But whatever she is, what kind of energy she is, I can only pick up a little bit of what you're giving me. It's like I'm going to the oldest bookstore. How do I break this down for you? When I read, I can only go on what the energy is that comes in. And whatever she is, or whatever she is tapped in, or whatever the energies that she taps to, is at the core root, at the rawest form of where I get this from. But I think she goes deeper than what I'm in. It's not that warnings, it's she is connected to. There's angelic energy here that she is being tested for whatever this new future is for her. Like I said, it's root energy. She's watch, I'm gonna show you what I'm picking up on. That's Lady Justice. Like, what that really becomes is Libra Queen Lady Justice energy. It's 2, 3, 4 of swords. She'll later find out she was hurt and she was, kind of misread. That's the universe. She's been tapped by something. She's this is like the oldest energy I can ever give you. Like, that's the universe, universal symbol, right, of infinity. That's my ancient energy. That's my pyramids. Like, it's like where do these symbols come out of? But this is my Akashic symbol. This is my Akashic divine blueprint. So here we go. So that whatever this is, she exists. I would say this pain. Chaos is a better word. I would say chaos is a better word for her. But that chaos is leading to growth. Like, I'm telling you. Yeah. So that chaos leads to it's infinite growth. She's tapped in. I've never seen anyone. Look at, you have to understand. See the sun and the raw and the choices and the infinite, and see this here. She's tapping into her vulnerability. And that's what's the hardest thing, especially if you think for a female, All right, hey, go walk down the alley. Your car's at the end of the alley. It's only 3 a.m. Go ahead, go get it. No. Most of them would be like, nah. You're being vulnerable. But you want to feel vulnerable. That's all right. It's friends. Oh. And it's don't want to be judged. Yeah. All good. All right. But no, it's this is I've been talking about this. Like, this actually just came out with my new. It's actually just came out with my Beyond the Veil. We're actually choosing time and all this stuff. I analyze it about time not being real. Like, it's crazy. But I'm gonna look at how we analyze our lives, and you should take a look at it. Or look at my Cosmic Codex. But yeah, this is. I don't see it bad. I just don't see her. She's starting to unlock angelic energy. She's starting to believe in herself. Angelic energy. These foil cards are angelic energy. She's very special. Like, I'm telling you, have her watch this. She's very, like, she's the reason she's the last. You're talking about her as my last reading. Like, I'm going to promote this reading. Like, when I'm done with this, I'm gonna take the money Shannon donated, and I'm gonna go promote this little video, and your little name will get spread around the world. And people go, who the hell is Wild Lupus? I go, that sounds cool. But I'll spread the love. And so I'll let you guys know I'll be back on Monday night at 6 p.m. Eastern for Members Only Monday. But check me out at hashtag Mr. Cosmic across all social. This music on all the streaming services. But yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday night, 6 p.m. Eastern if you want to bring them back. Members only is like, it's only like $2.99. I think it's like $2.99 for like the cheapest, cheap. But it does give you access to early to content, teaching content and stuff. And I do make it worth your while, because I do not want to be that person who's like, you get nothing for your money. So, but yeah, I do welcome you guys to come back and hang out with me. And if you have any questions, any complaints, which I don't think really people complain too much, but let me know, or head over to cosmicboogeyman.com and let me know if you're looking for a private reading. But I'll see you guys on the very, very next one. As always, I appreciate you. Stay safe. Peace.
It's me.